What's going on? All right, so small thing. I'm not trying to do a lot of beers, but I'm definitely picking up single ones. And my goal is to help start expanding. Already, all my videos already know. Anybody that's not understanding beer, but you like beer, I want to help expand your palate. Believe it or not, wine gets very good commentary, and spirits always get like their positive things on them, and they always seem to so elegant. But even though you just have malt and hops and water, there's a huge dimension of just flavors and body profiles, maltiness, hops. It goes crazy, and then the hops really break it even more. It can go super fruity. I just had a beer all hops, but it was almost like I bit into an orange. It just happens. And the other ones that you're used to, the more traditional ones, they're very bitter, and the bitterness contributes to the flavor. So this one is an Italian beer. I believe it's Nuova Mattina. I don't know. I'm not probably not even saying it close to right. But the whole point, this is a specialty one. They have spices in this one. There's one that has chilies. I'll probably check that one out next. So I just want to see this more of a malty beer with some other complexities. And this is another thing. You can get all the same beer recipes and just add different spices to them. It happens all the time. Cinnamon seems to be a very big one in America, because it's a very Mexican style thing. You throw cinnamon in there and it becomes horchata. It can become a Christmassy kind of beer, gingerbread, and it really happens. So like I said, you start with the malt, you start with the hops and the water, and you already have an immense amount. Then you have the yeast and divides it from ales to lagers. Lagers are cold ones and are usually lower fermenting, and then the ales go into higher temperatures and in between, and then you have the wheat beers, and that's wheat focused. And it goes, so the whole point is when you see this, you understand there's a lot of stuff going on, and that the flavor profile is immense. And then the bodies behind it and how bubbly it is, very diverse, and it does not get any of the good credit it deserves. I already ranted too long on that. So this is an Italian one. I definitely have had French and German ones that I've talked about. So Prima Italia. And I definitely had a smoky beer from Italy and a smoky one from Germany, and it's crazy when you don't have a salt in the smoke. It just, I don't know what to say. So I'm letting it agitate a little bit to get some of the beer head, the foam, to really understand what's going on. It really helps start to barrier and let it slowly open up. Very beautiful. Very golden, not too cloudy. There's not much settlement. Usually there's a lot of settlement. You might want to stir it, not shake it, but stir it up. Let it be in there, because wheat beers can definitely settle down, and you can get a clear wheat beer and it just tastes totally weird to me, because I enjoy the grain, you know. Very good. All right. So with the spices, the beer itself is very malty. The hops and the spice together make it very fruity, like a tangerine, an orange, sun-kissed kind of style. There's a little bit, I feel there's a little cinnamon. It just says spice, and then it says ginger, coriander, green pepper, which not everybody talks about. So pepper itself grows naturally, and at its green stage, it's still very fresh. They utilize it. Then once it matures, it becomes white. And once it's done, I'm pretty sure black pepper, which is everybody's used to, is actually roasted. It has to be roasted to get to that. So the white pepper off the bat, I usually, when you smell it, it's kind of off-putting, kind of like a funky, and it's not, it's just naturally how it is once it ripens all the way. But when I was in the Army, I didn't know they used white pepper everywhere, because apparently it was better than black pepper. I don't know. But it always reminded me of manure. I don't know what it was. It was just so funky and weird. I just thought it was manure. Like, why does it smell like manure in the defect, the dining facility? And it was the white pepper. So for you that don't know, don't huff the white pepper, but definitely get the aroma in there and see if that's what it reminds you of, or the funkiness. It will help you on other things. Coriander is the seeds of cilantro, and they definitely have a sweeter, fruitier notes, and they use it in Fruit Loops apparently. and that's something to just definitely recognize. So, yep, product of Italy, and chamomile. Chamomile is like a fuzzy, bright lemon, a little bit citrusy, a little bit warm, a little bit not quite like a grain where you get that thick body. It kind of contributes. Okay, so I get the citrus and I understand the chamomile, the coriander. Those both contribute to fruity flavors, and the green pepper. It's not. It's when you want to describe green, it gets very hard. You have the plant, you have different varieties within it. So it's like a new bamboo shoot almost. Very green, very vibrant, but still has some planty green earthiness to it, but still clean, crisp. Not quite crisp, but like starting to go in that direction where it's very young and vegetarian. So I just want to make sure you cover it as much as possible so you understand when you're getting into this. Read it. It tells you spices. You know you're going to get something a little more sweeter. Even it doesn't matter if it's sugar or not. It just comes off a little sweeter. So it is like a cake a little bit because it's a malty bready and a little bit of fruitiness, and then it has a lot of sugars in there, so it comes off sweet. So hopefully this helps you understand what you get into. And if you want to get into imported beers, there's a lot of different things, and you will get spiced beers in a lot of countries. Belgium, Italy, Germany, they have them. They're just not as common popular, but they were common beforehand and popular beforehand. So they need a rejuvenation. Let them be where they're supposed to be. They handle well, they age well, they're bottled to last a long time, and you can definitely save them for special occasions, which is just as significant as a good bottle of liquor and a beautiful bottle of wine. So there you go. There's respect to it. Thank you, Italy. Pretty solid. I love it. I would love to share about it. That's the whole point of doing this, is to help you understand and grow with it. I'm not just trying to sell it. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, no. Beer deserves respect like other things, because there are beers that are made to age, that are made to hang out, that are made for special occasions, and people are just used to this common lager, American light thing. So there you go. Hopefully I abbreviated enough and it makes sense. Please like, comment, whatever. I will do my best to help keep growing on that so you can really understand what you're getting yourself into. This is not for snobs or anything. It's for people that are like, why am I not trying that beer? Oh, I like this beer. Cool. Why are you not trying that beer? And I want to help you enjoy that next beer, that next drink, that next hangout. When you bring your friends, you can understand the conversation and know what to bring, know what to share, and then help the next person that also is like, I like it, but I don't know why, or I can't explain. Oh, it's just great. And then we'll build from that. So there you go. Enjoy. Be safe. Have a good night.